Hi guys,
Hey.
welcome back to Just Because.
Your love is perfection. Please point me in the right direction.
We're doing a fun video idea today. We're doing Reddit stories.
We
Yes.
just have some categories prepared, so
Yeah. But we're gonna start with our like daily thing. We're gonna be doing these things every like day, like
yeah,
every
like
not every day,
episode,
but like every
we're
episode.
just gonna
So we can start with
yes. You want to give a little life update? What happened last week?
What happened to me last week? A lot happened last week. I don't know, honestly. I did school like most of the time. I didn't really have much of a freedom.
Yeah, it was so much last week coming
Yeah.
back.
It was a lot, but I think it was fun. I just need to like get back into the school, kind of like transitioning back into it again because I totally forgot how to live my life. So
Yeah.
that's
No.
yeah, that's my update.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I actually have a funny story for you. We're like,
Yes.
well, so yesterday, after school, I had to wait for my host dad to pick me up, so I had like an hour. And Molly and Feline were there, so we decided to go to the bubble tea shop.
Oh yeah.
So but it was like sprinkly raining, just like a little bit. So we started walking, and like with minute to minute it got stronger. So we were like, oh shoot, but we were like, okay, no, we're Germans, we can do that. Molly I think she was really annoying. Sorry, Molly.
Oh my gosh.
But we went there, and then just like on like half of the way, we like the sidewalk. It had like a little puddle, but like didn't look like something deep. Like yeah. So I walk in there, and I nearly slipped. I was so scared to my life because it was like mixed with mud, but didn't look like it would be like so slippery. So I like grabbed Molly and we're like, oh my gosh, because my knee, oh my gosh, I got so scared of my knee. It was fine, like it didn't hurt anything. So, and I mean, I'm clumsy.
Yes, you're very
So then we come to the bubble tea shop.
Oh gosh, there's more.
And like I have my bubble tea and like and I tried to put the straw in, and it never works. I don't know what's like. I don't know.
Maybe did you do it like the wrong way, like the straw?
No.
Did you do the side the wrong way?
Yeah, no, it was the sharp side.
Yeah.
But I like did it, and then it like came out, but it was fine. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna zip it, and then guess what? I drink it, but I like do it like this, and all the thing that's like on top of it, and wasn't like little, like it was some more, like all fell on me. It was so annoying. So yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what I'm doing. I walk into trees. Like, oh yeah, you remember the one time where it was like on my crutches?
Oh yeah.
So annoying.
It's okay. Sometimes we just have like, we're probably oblivious. I mean, probably you a little bit more. That's okay.
I don't know what I'm doing. Like it's
okay. It just happens,
Yeah. I don't know. At least it's funny.
At least that's our first silly story. What's the segment called?
Oh, scheiße.
I don't want to say it because I feel like that would be rude for me to say, but you can say it because you're German. Okay.
So yeah, I prepared some questions.
Next segment. 4 questions of the day.
Yes. Let's see. I have a little bit more then. Okay. How late is too late to cancel a plan with someone?
Like 2 days before.
2 days?
Yeah. Because it depends on honestly what it's like. If it's like a little coffee date, then like a day. Mm-hmm. But if it's like a big like dinner or something, then like 4 days. Like honestly, like especially if it's like important.
Yeah, especially if it's important to the person. Yeah. Definitely directly. Like if it's like like you plan it and then the second like you can't make it.
Yeah.
If it's like a coffee date, I would say like like 2 days.
Yeah.
But I think shorter than 2 days, because at least it's for me. I always get really excited. For like meets.
Yeah, me too.
So yeah.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Good.
But it honestly depends on the situation.
Yeah, always. Okay. Oh, What would you get kicked out of a restaurant for doing?
Probably being too loud. Like, honestly, I feel like I'm always loud. It's kind of just in my genes. Like, it's not my fault. Greeks are loud. Hispanics are very loud. Probably the loudest out of all the Latin American countries. So I'm just loud, like, naturally. My, like, reset button is, like, loud. Like, there's no in between. So I would probably say, like, being too loud, definitely. Like, some Karen would be like, oh my god, she's being too loud. I'm like, okay, you know what, get over yourself. At least I'm loving my life, and you're, like, over there by yourself. Like, okay.
Just having fun. But I think I would, like, run into someone.
Yeah, or, like break something.
A servant, like, I would, like, with the tail, I would, like, run into them. They were like, I
was thinking that, too. Like, you probably, like, be clumsy, like, drop something.
Definitely. I mean, oh my gosh. One time we went to a dinner, and, like, oh my gosh, I, like, because I had a straw in my drink, but I, like, flipped it. You know, you were there, and then, like, all came on me. Like, so annoying. Like, all my clothes were full of this soda.
Yeah.
And, but, I mean, that's nothing you would get kicked out.
Yeah. But like, it could result, like, something bigger could happen.
Yes. Or I would set something on fire accidentally. God, like, when there's a candle, I would just, like, I don't know, like...
You'd be, like, eating your food and you'd, like, set your hair on fire.
Oh my gosh, you know what? That happened to me once. We were in a restaurant. We had, like, to share, it's, like, a German dish.
Yeah.
Whatever. But it was, like, really, you can imagine it like a pizza, but it's way, like, thinner. It's not pizza at all, but, like, you know, it's, like, a bread, and then you have, like, toppings on it. Like, really thin. And it was, like, really soggy and wet and, like, you know, a lot of liquid on it. So, in order to grab it, I had to, like, get over to, like, eat it. I, like, eat it, like, you know. And, like, I come back, I start smelling something. I was like, what's going on here? Like, huh? And then I look to my shoulder. My hair's on fire. Like, it's burning. But nobody on the table saw it. So nobody told me. I don't know how you get, but it was smelling so bad. Oh my gosh. I ran to the bathroom to, like, clean it. But I had, like, oh my gosh. It was, like, so much shorter, the hair. And then it was just, oh my gosh. It was stinky, like, for weeks. Yeah. Oh my god, it was so annoying.
That happened to my sister too. We were at a church service actually. Every Easter we have, like, in the Greek Orthodox Church, we have to, like, have candles, and then we walk around, like, the church with the tomb and stuff.
Yeah.
And we were, like, sitting down, and, like, you hold the candles the entire service.
Yeah.
And they're on. Like, you light them, like, when, like, there's a specific time when you light them in the service. And then they're on for the rest of the time. So we were, like, sitting down, and she's, like, not careful at all. So she's, like, holding her candle like this. It's, like, almost, it's, like, dying out, but it's not. She's, like, holding it like this, and she's, like, with her hair, and I'm like, girl, and then it catches on fire. And she, like, pats it, and it, like, stops. You can smell it. So then when we're going to, like, leave so that we can start the procession and stuff, one of the altar boys, like, she walks past them, and he goes, "Ooh, smells like someone lit their hair on fire." God, it was so funny, and she just, oh my god, she was so embarrassed, but I was like, oh my god. It was really funny, but yeah. And she was, like, doing this too, and I was like, why?
Yeah.
Like, I'm keeping it behind my shoulders, like, I'm holding it like this, like,
yeah.
No. Fire, you know.
Oh, nothing funny, actually. I'm always so scared in, like, chemistry class, like, that I set something on fire. I'm just, I'm
actually gonna hold this. My hair doesn't get away.
If you woke up to be the last person alive on Earth, what would you do first?
Okay, well, like, if I'm the last person alive and I'm, like, literally living here, I would probably get in the car and just start driving. Like, honestly, because, like, if there's no one here, I can, like, go to a Starbucks, make my own drink. I can go and, like, drive across the country. I can drive to New York without anything. Like, no one's there to stop me because I don't have my license yet. I only have my permit. But, like, I could drive.
I mean, nobody cares.
There's no one on the road. Like, it's just me. And I would probably drive, like, anywhere that I would want to. But, like, also, I can't really leave the country because I don't know how to fly. So, like...
Yeah, of course.
But I would, like, if I knew how to fly, I would definitely be, like, I would leave the country, go sightseeing. Because, like, I can go... see places where no one else is now.
But that's also so scary.
I know.
Imagine being alone.
Yeah.
Like, I would be so scared.
Sometimes it's like peaceful, but I'm sure there's like probably like another person. You know what I mean? I feel like it can never be like you're the only one left.
Yeah.
Situation.
Yeah, I would definitely also go to like bigger city and just hang out.
You know what? I would go to Area 51 because I want to know. Oh, do you know Area 51?
No.
Oh, it's like okay, it's like this place. I don't know where. I think it's in like Nevada or something. Please don't. If I get that wrong, I'm sorry. But it's like a government like building where they're like they say they like keep aliens and like outer like stuff from outer space.
Oh wait, I think I know what. I think I heard of it.
And like no one knows what's on the other side of it. So I would probably just see like what's there.
That's good. Yeah, I would probably just drive around Europe.
Yeah,
because that's fun. I would go to the
that
coast.
Sounds way more fun than freaking driving around the U.S.
Yeah. And just eat a lot of food. I would. Oh my gosh, yes! I would go into like all the restaurants and just take food and like shops and have like a big brunch. No, not brunch. Like that too. But also like a dinner at the beach.
Yeah. Me too. That would actually be so great. Be so nice. But I feel like I wouldn't be able to last that long. I feel like I would be able to like go, but then I would kind of get like bored. I feel like I would just like nobody's around me.
Yeah.
Cause like I don't know. I feel like I would just get like lonely, and then I'd be like, oh,
definitely, or maybe
But like, they're still animals, right? Or am I like the only thing? Because like they're animals.
Oh my gosh, I would find myself a dog and I would just take him with me, and
I would take all the dogs in this neighborhood. There's so many of them, and just like have them in my house.
Yeah.
Oh, and I would probably carjack. Like there are so many like rich cars that I could carjack. Like I could carjack a Porsche.
Ooh.
And like I could drive it.
Oh my gosh, yes, I would. Yeah.
I'd probably break into houses and like snoop. Honestly,
I know, like do all the stuff you wouldn't do normally, but
exactly.
Like you can do now.
That's a good way to say it without me explaining
everything. Okay. If you had to relocate, where would you least like to live?
Least like to live. I would say anywhere that's like extremely hot or extremely cold. I don't want like
no, wait, it's
like extremely
sorry,
hot
I was like you wanted to live there. I was like, what?
Like I just don't want that. Like Alaska, probably not. I feel like I don't really want. I don't know. It's very pretty, like definitely, but like living there, like no. Like if I were to relocate, I would probably relocate to like Europe, England, maybe. Even though it's rainy and stuff, but
like right now, if you had like somewhere you would tell you right now, where would you go?
Right now,
like what city?
I would go to London.
Oh, good job.
I feel like I don't know. I just watched this movie called Picture This, and it's like based in London, and like I just love England. It's so pretty everywhere. Like even if it's like ugly, it's still pretty because it has like the old like country kind of feel. And I love like brick buildings, and I feel like that's like they're everywhere. But I would go London if I could like go anywhere.
Yeah.
Right now.
So for least like to live, I would say honestly like somewhere like India or something. It just doesn't, or Russia. It's just not like my country. I don't know. So I would probably, if I have to move like right now, I would move to probably Mallorca, Spain.
Yeah.
Or what else is there? Yeah, no, that's probably it. Or if I would stay in Germany, Hamburg.
That's nice.
So yeah.
If I were to stay here, I would probably go to like Boston or New York, like over there. Not like California. Heck no, I'm never going back there. No. No way. Yeah. That's a good question.
Those were all of our questions.
Yay. Okay,
but
so
we still have the tips.
Yeah. Last segment before we actually get into this episode.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have your tip? I don't have a tip, so
okay,
it's just gonna be you today.
My tip is it's more
I think it's
based
great.
On me.
It's gonna be great.
No, it's not like a tip for everyone. It's okay. My tip is don't go outside when it's raining and you have a torn ACL. That's my tip.
That's a good
Because
tip.
don't risk it. Okay, don't. I'm too risky. I don't want to. No, just this torn ACL. It doesn't like. I don't want to be affected by it, so I just do it. Stupid. That's like more a tip to myself, because
Yeah. I guess I can give a tip.
yeah.
Okay, I would say this year I've definitely stood up for myself more. So I would say like don't take like shit from people when they're trying to be rude and trying to like assert dominance. Like that's not how it works. Like you need to like stand up for yourself and stand your ground, even though it's scary, because like trust me, I know like I don't like confrontation, but like it's good because you need to like care about yourself and care about how other people treat you. And when they treat you disrespectfully, like that's not what you deserve. Like you deserve better. So that would be my tip for my experiences. The first is, am I the asshole for not covering my friend's meal when she ordered more? How do you feel already? So like the friend ordered more and then she didn't cover.
I think yeah, she kind of is the a-hole. I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of hard from the title.
It depends. If you're like good friends, then I feel like why not like sometimes like covering their meal, like she will pay you some other meal, I guess. So
yeah, exactly.
Why not? If it's like someone you don't know that well, then no, you can definitely like not pay for it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. So it says, so me and a group of friends went out to eat after midterm. It was a casual place where you pay at the end and everyone was ordering whatever they wanted. I got something small as usual because I'm trying to save some cash. So I had water and a basic pasta that was on a special. A few others did the same, but one of my friends ordered an appetizer, a big entree, and a dessert, and she got a drink too. No judgment, she can do her, but it definitely added up. When the check came, she suddenly goes, let's just split it evenly. I was like, what? I thought we were all paying for what we ordered. She said it would be easier and that it's what we always do, which is not true, by the way. I told her I only brought enough for what I ate plus a tip. She rolled her eyes and said it's not that deep and that I'm being cheap over a few bucks. But it wasn't a few bucks. It would have almost doubled what I was planning to spend. I didn't budge and pay for my stuff only. My other friends didn't care and split the bill evenly. Now she's being super passive and told her other friend that I embarrassed her in front of everyone and made her look greedy. But like she's assuming we'd cover part of her extra food without even asking. Am I the asshole?
No. Yeah. Okay, when I now heard that, no, because I think like a three step
like,
meal.
Yeah,
I don't know.
3 parts.
Yeah. No, and then accusing the friend for like, oh my gosh, she embarrassed me. Like, no, and especially it seems like they're like younger.
Yeah.
And I mean, you don't have that much money, and if it's your own money, like.
And she literally said she was trying to save money.
So.
Like, as a friend, you should not be like, okay, you're going to pay more for me, even though you're trying to save money. And double, like, a girl, like, how much was that food?
Yeah, I know. If you would be like, oh my gosh, yeah, can you pay for me? Then I would at least say like, okay, but make a deal next time I pay for you.
Yeah.
Like, something like that. But
definitely in this case, though, she probably doesn't have
her
much
friend
of
is the
anything.
a-hole, like, definitely.
And then she, like, manipulates her other friends into thinking that she's the problem. Oh my gosh,
That's so bad, so toxic. We don't like.
No. Okay, so I'm going to read some responses. Okay, so one person said, not the asshole. Like you, I hate it when people order big and then assume everyone will split the bill evenly. The best way to deal with this is to announce at the very start that everyone should keep track of their own expenses so that they can pay when they owe at the end. Yeah, I agree with that. Good. Especially when they're probably in school. I mean, she said midterms. They're probably like either in like university or like high school. They don't have money.
No,
like you're probably in debt. So like you need to like respect.
Yeah.
And then someone else said, not the asshole. You didn't make your friend look greedy. She made herself look greedy. She knew exactly what she was doing. She just made that someone didn't blindly fall into her trap. Don't put up with her nonsense. I agree. Yeah. It was definitely her fault. And I think she was like trying to make herself the victim. Which, oh my God, victimizers. Okay.
We don't like.
No. Okay. So the final is like not the asshole.
Yes, definitely.
I agree. Okay. So the next one is kind of. Ooh. Okay, am I the asshole for refusing to take care of my husband's medical equipment?
What? Take care of medical equipment?
I don't really know. I think we need to read more into it.
Yeah, it doesn't like say a lot. I would say it kind of seems yes, she is kind of an a. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on the situation, I guess. But it's her husband.
Yeah.
So
So my husband, 42 male, and I, 41 female, are having a disagreement. Here's the situation. He uses a CPAP machine at night. I don't know what that is.
It's probably
CPAP?
some health.
Yeah,
thing,
probably
right?
like a breathing thing.
Yeah.
He's had it for 15 years and never puts it away in the morning. He has decided that it's my responsibility to take care of it and prevent the children or our pets from touching it. He says it's unreasonable for him to put it away every morning, even though there are many things the kids and I use and put away every single day. He insists that other things of his be left where it's convenient for himself, even if it makes life harder for the rest of us. Example, he will leave his shoes under the kitchen table and tells me that I should just not clean the floor there at all so that his shoes don't get moved. He goes to great lengths to make life easier for himself, even if that means putting more difficulty on me and my children. Last night, our cat got into our bedroom and chewed on the hose for his CPAP. I didn't know it until we went to bed and my husband freaked out. He demanded to know why I wasn't watching his CPAP and why I had let it get ruined. Then he decided he wants to lock me and the kids out of our bedroom when he leaves for work every morning.
What?
I said absolutely not. Our second bathroom is only accessible through the bedroom. All my own things are in the bedroom, and that would leave me without access to any of my things during the day unless I cleared everything out of my room and the second bathroom, which is also where I keep my makeup and other personal items, which to me seems totally unreasonable. I told him he should put away his CPAP every morning. He says that it's unreasonable for him to remember to do such an annoying task and that he shouldn't have to put anything he owns away. I really feel like he should be responsible for his own things and that it is unreasonable for him to lock me out of my own room. So am I the asshole? Girl, no.
It just got so much worse.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he's so stupid. I hate No, it's so clear. Like, hello?
I don't think he
Get a
knows
divorce.
how to take care of
Sorry,
himself.
no, maybe not. That was a little harsh, but I feel like he seems really.
I do. Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
You're not the asshole.
No,
He should know how to take care of himself.
And if he doesn't even want to talk about it, he wants to lock you out of your own room.
Yeah. That's
in your
actually
bathroom.
crazy. So you
What?
don't touch the CPAP. But you told him to put it away. He should be you told him to put it away, and then when something went wrong, he blamed it on you, but you told him to put it away. That's like manipulative.
No, I feel like he isn't good for her.
No,
like
not at all.
actually not, and for the kids, no. Get away,
Yeah.
I don't know. Throw him out of the window. Sorry.
Oh my god. So, okay, let's see. Responses. Okay, most of it was not the asshole.
Yeah.
One person said, the fact that you even have to ask means he has you worn down, and I bet there are dozens more of examples of how he expects everyone in the house to cater to him and only him. So what are you getting out of this relationship? And then someone says, not the asshole, man, I'm lazy, but I'm not that lazy. Who the F can't even be bothered to put their own medical equipment away? It is his equipment. It is not your responsibility. Just because you're his wife doesn't mean that you have to be his mother.
We do not like those stereotypes.
Yeah.
Of women cleaning up after men.
We don't have to what is your problem? You clean up yourself. Oh my god. So not the asshole. So we have two not the assholes so far, which is good. Okay, so the next one is, am I the asshole for calling the police on my roommate after they broke into my room?
Ooh.
I don't know. This is gonna go
okay,
different ways. It depends.
I think she's or he is not the a-hole.
Female, yeah.
Oh, okay, so because I feel like, okay, I don't know so much about college, but I mean, sometimes you just have a house with people but you're not that close, I guess, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like you can totally do it. I wouldn't do it if it's my friend. I would talk first.
Yeah. I don't
But still, it's
yeah. Okay.
breaking in is not nice.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so I, 22 female, live with two roommates, one 22 female and the other 23. We've had some tensions lately. I've always been a private person, so I make it a point to keep my room door closed when I'm not there. The trouble started a few weeks ago when one of my roommates, let's call her Rachel, started borrowing my things without asking. I don't mind sharing occasionally, but Rachel would take stuff without telling me. When I confronted her about it, she'd either deny it or get defensive. After a couple of weeks of this, I decided to check with our landlord to make sure it was okay to put a lock on my bedroom door. He said it was fine as long as it wasn't an issue with the door frame, so I went ahead and installed it. I felt like it was the only way to keep my things safe, especially after I noticed some of my personal items were moved or misplaced. Fast forward to a few days ago, I came home from work and noticed that the door to my room was wide open. Immediately, I got this sinking feeling. My laptop, which I had left on my desk, was missing, as well as my Nintendo Switch. I call Rachel and my other roommate and asked if they had been in my room. Rachel acted surprised but also defensive, and just seemed concerned, asking if everything was okay. I was furious. I knew that the only way my door would be open was if someone had broken in, and at this point, I was pretty sure I knew who it was. I went into my room and searched for my laptop and Switch, but they were gone, and after some back and forth with Rachel, I realized she had taken them without permission. When I confronted her, she admitted to borrowing them for a few days, but didn't think it was a big deal.
What?
At that point, I was beyond frustrated. I told Rachel that I didn't appreciate her violating my privacy, and I was done trying to sort things out on my own. I called the police to report that my property had been stolen and that I felt unsafe in my home. The police showed up, and after hearing my side of things and talking to Rachel, they advised her to return the laptop and Switch and apologize for the inconvenience. The laptop was returned, but the Switch wasn't. She claimed that she didn't know I owned a Switch. She seemed to think I was overreacting, and some of my friends...
Wait. Yeah.
Okay. And some of my friends have also been saying that I might have taken things too far by involving the cops. Now I'm feeling conflicted. I honestly didn't expect things to escalate this much, but I felt like I had no choice. I was just so tired of being taken advantage of in my own home, but at the same time, I felt bad because now things are super awkward with Rachel, and the police involvement might have been too dramatic. So am I the asshole for calling the police on my roommate after she went into my room without permission and took all of my things?
So I agree. Calling the police is definitely like a big step.
Yeah.
Especially, but I mean, since it happened
Like, she
before
also stole, which like I feel like even if she was like my friend, right? People should like ask permission before taking your things.
yeah.
And since she put a lock on her door, she's technically also breaking in.
Yeah.
So that's also like a situation where you should probably get police involved, especially if she was being so defensive to the point where she was just like lying. Like, she's probably lying about other things.
Yeah. That's so bad.
So I don't think you're the asshole. I mean, at least the police
No.
like didn't take it to like a you're arrested and just like made
Yeah.
them apologize and give the stuff back. But I don't know.
Oh my gosh, I would move out. I mean, it's probably not that easy, but like,
Yeah.
oh, that's so annoying.
So most people said not the asshole. Okay, we have like 10 minutes, so I'm gonna like
Yeah.
move to the
Yeah.
second to last one. Okay. This will probably be the last one because it's kind of long. Okay.
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for deciding not to invite my husband's family to my kid's birthday party after they called her a mistake? So they called the child a mistake, so then the mom decided not to invite them to the birthday.
No, she's not the a-hole.
What?
The mom is not the a-hole. Like the mom who
yeah.
did not invite
I
the
feel like
kids.
right now she's definitely not.
No.
You called your what? Okay.
That's,
Me, 25 female, and my husband, 26 male. Okay, so they're young.
Mm.
Have been together for 5 years. So like since 21 and 22.
Yeah.
We had our daughter pretty early on. She's 4 now. And yeah, she wasn't planned, but we were happy and I have no regrets at all. Okay, so she was like, it happened. She was a mistake, but like I feel like they probably said it in a weird way.
Like, just a normal
You still,
thing. Like,
yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
They probably love her.
Yeah.
As much as.
His family, not so much. They've always been kind of cold towards me, and honestly, I've noticed that they don't treat our daughter the same as the other grandkids. Last weekend, we were at his mom's house for a late dinner, and she and my father-in-law were talking about my husband as a teenager. My mother-in-law then proceeded to joke in front of my daughter, saying how he used to be so carefree and go with the flow before he had to settle down so fast. Then she added, I bet he wished he had more time before jumping into the dad life with an oopsie baby.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Poor kid.
Oh my god. I was pissed. We ended up leaving soon after that since it was getting late anyways. And that night I was tucked. As I tucked my daughter into bed, she asked me what an oopsie baby was.
Oh no.
I feel heartbroken for her and basically explained that sometimes people have kids by accident, but that doesn't mean she's any less special. After I put her to bed, I ranted to my husband saying I don't want his mother-in-law around our daughter. Oh my god, if she's going to be saying stuff like that. The last thing I want is for my baby girl to be questioning whether or not she's wanted.
Yeah.
I said I don't want my family in-law at her 5th birthday party next month. She's 4. Oh my god. And I won't be sending them an invite until they apologize for making things awkward. My husband says I'm overreacting over a small comment and I need to relax and not make it a thing. He argued, saying I shouldn't overreact to a comment she made while she was tired. He told me I'm not allowed to uninvite his family, especially over this. Am I overreacting? Should I just suck it up and let them come to the party and risk my daughter hearing more harmful things? I'm honestly really upset, but I feel like I'm the only person who's mad, so I don't know what to do. Am I the asshole? No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
No. Like, you should definitely talk to the family.
Yeah.
And just make things clear that I mean, oh my god, that's so bad for a little kid. Like, in front of the kid is even worse.
Yeah. And the kid heard it too and then asked about it.
Oh my god.
I feel like at that
so
point,
sad.
like, you just need to, like, distance her from the people because it's their fault. Like, she's 4, so she's probably thinking in her head, like, oh my god, I'm an accident. Like, and then she's gonna, like, kind of grow up and it's still gonna be there. And if they keep, like, telling her, she's gonna think that, like, she isn't important and, like, not wanted and stuff.
Yeah. That's so bad. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad.
So, okay, so one person said, not the asshole. If this isn't the first comment they have made, they will continue to make more if you let this slide. Do you want to spend the next few years of your life constantly trying to explain to your daughter and diffuse the situation that they have caused? At some point, she will be old enough to understand, and then what is your husband going to do? Tell his daughter not to be so sensitive? Things need to stop now before it gets worse. Yeah. And then the person responded, and she was like, he really does love our girl. I think it's more of him being blind about his parents because he grew up with constantly being critiqued and had this stuff said to him.
Okay, so it's probably like for him. Okay, yeah, I get that.
Yeah. So he doesn't see it as a huge deal while I grew up completely differently. I just don't want this to be something my daughter feels insecure about or have, like, her feel less because of it. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, yeah. No, that makes sense then. That, like, her husband, like...
Yeah, he probably, like, just thinks that's a normal thing.
Yeah, like, normal family
just, like,
thing.
Not good. But then that might be a problem in the future if he starts doing that to his daughter because he knows that that's, like, a normal...
Yeah,
so
but also
should definitely
I think...
talk to him about it.
Yeah, but I think she will, like, see it and then
Yeah.
they will probably have a serious conversation.
Yeah, I think she should have a serious conversation with all of them, but she needs to, like, it's not like a serious conversation like, oh, I still want you in my life. It's like a setting boundaries conversation.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they should be in her life as much anymore. Because if isn't this the first comment? And also she said that they don't really care about her as much. So, like, what is the point of having them in her life?
Definitely.
If they're going to cause her harm, you know?
Just focus on having a good life and her for her the best. And, like, yeah.
Exactly.
Perfect. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
It was so much fun.
Oh, this is a long one, so we're just gonna end here.
Yes.
So we had four am not the assholes, which is like usually that does not happen. Like usually there's like crazy ones where they are the assholes, but not in this case.
No, they were all reasonable.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no. Shoulder. Okay.
No,
thank you guys for coming and listening.
It was so nice.
Yeah, it was actually
like
really
this is my favorite one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Last one was also good.
Yeah.
But
this one, like, we actually got into like what we're doing.
We get like to talk more and like, you know, it was more flowing.
Yes, it was more flowy.
Yes.
Exactly.
We're getting better, guys.
Yeah, exactly. But we have to do an outro because last time we did not have an outro and I just had like
because the phone died. So
oh no, but it's okay. So hopefully you don't die, girl. Please. Thank you guys for listening to Just Because. We'll be back. I don't
have a great
know
day, evening, whatever. Yeah. And
we'll probably be back in like next week, 2 weeks. 2 weeks probably.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah. So thank you. We'll be back with something more fun.
Yes.
Have a good day. Bye.